So an NBC News exclusive now, and a look at the potential fallout from the Supreme Court's ruling on abortion rights. Our team had the only camera in the room today with Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. The governor was talking with women in a small group about their personal reproductive journeys. And she's telling us now what she'll do in her state if the Supreme Court does overturn Roe versus Wade, a decision that we expect to know more about sometime in the coming weeks as the Supreme Court nears the end of its term. NBC's Dasha Burns is joining us now from Grand Rapids, Michigan. After speaking exclusively, Dasha, with Governor Whitmer after that roundtable, tell us more about it and what she told you.
Well, look, Hallie, there are different states taking different approaches right now, right? There are red states that are putting in place trigger laws that are anti-abortion, blue states that are trying to fortify abortion rights, and then you've got purple states like Michigan, where here in this state there is a 1931 law on the books that criminalizes abortion. It makes it a felony. Now, that law became virtually irrelevant when Roe v. Wade came into effect, but if that falls, as we expect in the coming days, that could spell some jeopardy for abortion rights here in Michigan. Gretchen Whitmer, the governor, is fighting against that 1931 law. Her legislature, though, Republican-held state legislature, is fighting to defend that law. I spoke with her after this roundtable, which included women from across the political spectrum with different backgrounds. You had pro-choice Republicans in the room. You had faith leaders in the room, each sharing extremely personal stories about abortion, sharing stories of ectopic pregnancies, dangerous pregnancies, sharing their own parents' stories when it comes to family planning and reproductive rights. And when I sat down with Governor Whitmer, she got personal about her own experience as well. Take a listen.
I'm a survivor of sexual assault. I am the mom of an 18-year-old and a 20-year-old woman, right? Two young women are my daughters who are going to possibly live in a world where they have fewer rights than I always had, and that just infuriates me, and it scares the heck out of me for every woman from my generation to theirs that is now going to be deprived of the ability to chart her own life and to make her own healthcare decisions. So this is an urgent moment.
Meanwhile, the Republican legislature has intervened in a lawsuit attempting to invalidate that 1931 law. One lawmaker saying that the legislature has a responsibility to use every tool at our disposal to defend Michigan law and protect the life of the unborn. The governor also made the point that it's not just a state issue, because as we've seen both in Michigan and plenty of other states, when certain states restrict those rights, folks travel across state lines. So this really does become an interstate, intrastate, and national conversation, Hallie.
Dasha Burns, live for us there in Grand Rapids with that exclusive discussion. Dasha, thank you so much. Coming up next on the show, the stunning indictment of a once rising Democratic star.